Hello interwebs, I'm Eric and welcome to The Looney Turtle. This is an unscripted video, so feel free to acknowledge all of the screw-ups that I make during this recording. So, I watched Equestria Girls recently, just like everyone else has been doing. So, here's my thoughts on it. This time around, the focus on Sunset Shimmer was pretty neat. I liked how, like, the entire movie, she didn't feel like she belonged. And everybody was just shunning her for being the she-demon, as she refers to herself. I liked how that went full circle, and now Twilight has her own protege in another universe. Oh my god, I want to see more from Sunset or about Sunset in the main series, because that ability is there. I want to know. And it'd be interesting to have small episodes where Twilight hears something from the human world and helps the people at CHS resolve that issue. It'd be very interesting. I wonder how many groups have been banished to the human world, because first there's Sunset Shimmer, now there's the Sirens. Is there more? Is there more that was banished here in the days of Star Swirl the Bearded? 'Cause yeah, that's something to go into. And there was the surprise ending with Twilight, like that world's Twilight. And I think that Hasbro's actually going to make a series out of Equestria Girls. Rather than it just being movies all the time, it could be a TV show. And the first episode could be the Human Main 6, well, Human Main 5, getting used to that world's Twilight, because the cliffhanger leads me to thinking that Twilight of the human world is going to go to Canterlot High. But making Equestria Girls a series, it could be weird that Twilight sees Sunset riding to Princess Twilight, because they're the same person, but they're not. So maybe there'd be some overlap, like Twilight ends up talking to Twilight. I wonder what would happen if Twilight of the human world crossed over to Equestria. Would she be a princess? Or would she be pony? Just regular unicorn? That's a weird thought. But off of that, let's go to the rest of the movie. The Sirens. Those characters, I loved the blue one. The blue one kind of reminded me of Pinkie Pie, in that she screws up a lot, but at the same time, Pinkie Pie isn't that dumb. So, well, kind of dumb. A lot of comparisons can be drawn between the two. And it was an entertaining character to be a villain, but then, you know, she's silly, and then she turns around and she's serious. It was kind of weird. I don't know. But actually, regarding the Sirens, now that their gem necklace things are broken, what are they gonna do? Are they just gonna turn into Sunset and be evil, but then turned good in the next movie, or what? What's going to happen to these characters now that they don't have their powers or an ability to use their powers? From what I understood, their singing helped them feed on rage. And because they were done with, at the beginning, they were done with fast food, they wanted a meal. So like they are now just regular people, and they can eat like regular people now that they don't have their magic. Or that's it's a weird way of going into that topic. But I'm curious of what will happen to those characters, because the school didn't really see them in a bad light. They sang a little on stage at the end, and that was pretty much it. So now that they've been revealed to be evil, and their necklaces are broken so they can't do anything, what's going to happen to them? It's a weird thought. It could just... I guess they'd just get reformed in the next few episodes, because magic of friendship. I found it a bit annoying that Fluttershy's song was brought up so much. It may not have actually been that much, but I noticed it a bit. Because she was like, oh, you want to sing my song? My song's the thing. Guys, I have a song here. I kind of felt that was overplayed as a plot device instead of underplayed. Gotta hit a nice balance when using details like that. I did see the movie as a bit predictable. The sirens get the main six to start not agreeing with each other. Well, yeah, cool, but it doesn't feel natural that they start fighting because, oh, I see my friend's been magnetized, she's being sabotaged, I'm gonna blame her outfit. Why didn't anyone help her get off of those magnets? Why were the principals sitting there watching the entire time? The whole sabotage thing, it may not have been noticeable to anyone in the show because the plot said so, but that's got to be noticeable. Someone's messing with the lights. Someone's messing with Rarity's outfit. Why does nobody notice this? Why? And then they later get into an argument, fighting about, you won't play my song, you're all about the dresses, you're all about showing off. The fighting doesn't seem natural in that scene, because it isn't, for one. But it could have felt more natural if it was actually their fault, rather than it was people sabotaging them. People could actually have been sabotaging them, but maybe it's not as obvious to the main six. And the main six don't find out about that until the end, at which point they join back together. It would have felt more natural, to me at least. But as it stands, I guess that's an okay way to get the main six fighting, is sabotage that's blatantly obvious but gets them mad at each other nonetheless. At this point, I'm kind of rambling on, so overall, it was a good movie for me. I enjoyed it, but I can see some flaws in it. Let me know what you guys think about Equestria Girls in the comments below, and I'll see you next time, when I probably do a collab next week. It'll be a video.